Hey guys, it is Carrie. What's up? Happy Sunday. Hope y'all are doing well and that you've had an amazing weekend and a beautiful day. So, I'm here today because I wanted to bring you my all about the empties that I was not able to get done yesterday. Um, it's not going to be a super long empties this go around. I mainly just have wax and then one candle, so didn't get through any body care, but I was able to finish this one candle and then I'll tell you about my wax. So this candle right here is one that I purchased last year, I believe. Yeah, last year, kind of going into the fall season, so maybe like, September, October. And I got it at Sprouts. Occasionally, not all the time because it is a little bit pricey, but occasionally my family and I love to shop at Sprouts. When we're in the mood for like healthy organic stuff, we'll go into Sprouts. And they do have, like scented candles and some body care. But this one I got because of the scent. This is mulled cider. And this was an 8-ounce candle. Says on here, mulled cider, scented soy candle, 40-hour burn time. And I don't remember the price. I mean, it was a little bit pricey, but my husband was very sweet and got it for me anyway. Yeah, and just being mulled cider, I knew I wanted it. So the majority of this candle I burned, last year, 2022, during those fall, holiday months. And then there was just a teeny bit left, and I was just kind of tired of seeing it sit in my candle cabinet. So last week I pulled it out and just kind of finished it out. So yeah, as far as the burn goes on this, like it went all the way down to the bottom. Do y'all see that? Like all the way down. So I kind of got my money's worth. The flame on this, it was a single wick candle. The flame was okay. I felt like kind of towards the bottom, it got a little bit puny, but for the majority of this candle, yeah, the flame was good. The burn was good. There was no sooting. The scent was nice. I wish it had been a little bit stronger. But I'm still glad I had it. Wouldn't repurchase, I don't think, another Sprouts candle. I think I just got it, just to try it, and I'm glad I did. But yeah, wouldn't be a repurchase. So that was my one candle empty. And like I said, no body care empties. So we will just start on with the wax. Okay, this was a clamshell from Estate. That is the brand that I get at Kroger. This was in Hot Stuff. So Estate, they don't put, scent notes on the front, but smelling it on cold, you knew it was going to be like a red hot cinnamon spice. And then obviously that's correct because it says right there, it's from the spice family. This was really nice. It was very much just a spicy cinnamon scent, which I love. I would repurchase this. So Estate is at Kroger along with the Tuscany. And for the longest time, I thought maybe this brand was going to be taking the place of Tuscany, but I still see Tuscany out too. So I don't know if this is just going to be alongside the Tuscany melts. Now that I've melted both the Tuscany and the Estate, I've kind of learned in my home with my warmers that, excuse me, the Estate is actually a little bit stronger for me. So moving forward, I will probably just stick with the Estate unless there's a Tuscany scent that I just really want. I'll probably just end up sticking with these just because I feel like I get better performance from the Estate. So that was a good one. Let's see. I went through a lot of scent shots, mainly from my Penny's wax melt collection. And Penny's, That is a vendor on Etsy that I ordered from probably about a month or so ago. And so I went through quite a bit of her shots. These were the ones, 2-ounce scent shots that I got when she was having a clearance sale. So a lot of these I got for under $1. This one was in the scent Nana's Kitchen, and this was a good one. It was, yeah, I mean, just a typical kind of like kitchen spice scent, but not super heavy on the spice. Yeah, it was good. So what I learned with these shots that I went through this past week is none of these, I mean, they were strong, but they weren't so strong that I could get by with cutting these in thirds, because I thought maybe, ooh, if I came across a really super strong scent, maybe I could get by with cutting these shots in thirds. I didn't come across any scent that was like strong enough for that. So the ones that I emptied out last week, I just stuck with cutting in half. And one thing I will say about Penny's wax melts is they are very, very soft, like very soft. When, you know, I got my cutter out and I cut them in half, I mean, they were just like, it was not, I mean, not like, you know, messy to the point where, you know, it would deter me from ordering again, but I mean, almost like a Vaseline quality, just kind of real slimy, gooey. But moving on, this was Orange Ginger Fizz. This one was okay. This one was a little bit light. And I felt like I didn't get a lot of the fizz. I was really hoping the fizzy pop would come out, because I'm all about the fizzy pop. Yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't repurchase that particular scent just because I felt like the fizz was lacking a little bit on that one. Then this was Pumpkin Crunch Cake. This one was delicious. Yeah, I would definitely get this scent again. Very creamy bakery pumpkin. Loved it. And one thing I'll say about Penny's is she is actually a vendor that I ordered from way back in the day, like when I first started my wax journey, before I even began making videos. So this is actually my second time ordering from her. So yeah, I mean, I will definitely keep her on my list of, you know, vendors to continue ordering from. There just might be some scents that, you know, I wouldn't purchase again in the future, but some of her scents are very, very good. So you know what, we'll just stick with Penny's. Let me just finish showing you the ones I emptied out from her. Let's see. Oh man, this one, Pumpkin Souffle. Another great one. So in my order, I mean, my order, just my most recent order with her was very, very large. I think I got like 40 something scent shots from her because she was having such a big sale. The majority of the ones I got in my last order were spring and summer scents, but there was a handful of like pumpkin fall holiday scents, and this Pumpkin Souffle, oh, this was so good. Like, her pumpkin scents are amazing. This one, yeah, again, just creamy, bakery, rich pumpkin, no spice, delicious. That one would be a repurchase. Sticking with Penny's, this was Paradise Daiquiri. This one was good. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get the daiquiri part of it. It just kind of reminded me just of a frozen tropical drink. You know, the kind that you get on vacation with the little umbrella. It was good. Let's see. This one was Sex on the Beach. This one was interesting. And I think I said this in my haul when I did these. I'm pretty sure that Sex on the Beach is a beverage, an adult beverage. I'm almost positive. If it is, I've never had it. So I really wasn't sure what to expect smelling this. Like, I was, okay, is it going to smell like, you know, a cocktail? Is it going to smell fruity? Is it going to smell beachy? I got kind of, yeah, like tropical fruity in that. So, and I kept telling myself, you know, I need to Google sex on the beach, and I never did. But yeah, it just gave me like kind of tropical fruity vibes. And I think this is my last one. Nope. Let's see. Okay, I have 3 more here from Penny's. Kind of went through a lot of hers. This one here, oh, love. Home Sweet Home, Yankee Candle type. Oh gosh, you guys. So something I don't think I've mentioned yet on my channel is, I would say maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I came across, and I couldn't even tell you where, just one day out shopping, I came across just some Yankee candles that were on clearance. I mean, they were marked way down. And I happened to find, I don't even know what it's called, but it's the Yankee candle that has like 5 or 6 wicks on it. I mean, it's a nice candle, and I got it, I think it was normally priced like $30 or $35, and it was marked down to like 12. So I picked that up, and I will put that in an empties when I finish burning it. But I got it in the scent Home Sweet Home. And, you know, I've seen in, you know, YouTube videos and reviews that a lot of people don't care for that scent. They think it's like too spicy, too cinnamony, too craft story. You know, I adore this scent. I just think the name suits it so well. Like, you smell it, and it does. It just smells like such a cozy, inviting home sweet home. Like, it's what your home, you would want your home to smell like for people who are coming over for company. There is a little bit, I can see where people would get like craft store vibes from this, but I adore it. I absolutely adore it. I've burned the candle several times. I love the scent it gives off in my house. And so this Home Sweet Home from Penny's Wax Melts paired so well with my candle. It was super strong. I would get this again. In fact, I ordered this scent from Penny's in a scoop as well. Still working through that, but I adore that scent. Love it. Okay, this one also from Penny's was Pink Lemonade Fizz. Again, with the fizz, yeah, I would not repurchase this one just because I felt like I was missing out on that fizz, the fizzy pop, and that was the main reason why I got that. So yeah, that one, I mean, I definitely got the pink lemonade, but I didn't get any fizz, and that's what I was hoping for. So that one would not be a repurchase. And then my last one from Penny's Wax Melts was Cake Batter Ice Cream. And so when I first smelled this on cold, I remember saying in my video that I didn't get much from this at all. Now, when I first got it in my package, most of her shots were very easy to pop out. This was one of the ones that was so like firmly stuck in the cup, I could not get it out. So I was only smelling the top. And that could have been one reason why I wasn't getting any scent. Once I finally got it out of the cup and I was able to kind of smell, you know, on the bottom, I got a little bit more. But this one I ended up using as a blender because it was just very, it was just like kind of a creamy vanilla scent. So I wasn't sure I was going to get much from it just by itself. So I did use it as a blender, and it was okay. I wouldn't repurchase that one, but yeah. Okay, so that is it for Penny's. Let's see. Okay, from Columbia Candle Supply, a shop on Etsy, I went through Lemon and Lavender Shortbread. This was one of the scents I got in her bakery sampler. And I love lemon lavender. Anything. Like lavender lemonade is probably one of my favorites. In fact, that's probably my favorite lavender blend. lemon and lavender together is just, it's so, so pretty. This one it was nice. I feel like the things from Columbia Candle Supply, I mean, the ones that I've gone through so far, not performing super duper well for me. I'm just not getting a lot of throw, a lot of like, yeah, I just don't feel like it's not working for me in my home. I still have a few things left in my collection that I'm gonna, melt through. So this one was okay. I was hoping for a little bit stronger, but it was okay. Let's see. Okay, I went through 3 things here from my sister's candles, another Etsy shop. I went through my sample she sent me in pink flamingo. The shape was so super cute. It was actually a pink flamingo. And this one was okay. It was just kind of like she doesn't put scent notes on her things either, so I'm trying to remember. It was just kind of like a tropical beachy scent. And I have a ton of things left to go through from my sister's candles, so I haven't quite formed my opinion on how her things are working for me. And the things I have from my sister's candles, if you saw my initial haul from her, are all these little bags of wax melt dots, these little 1 ounce bags, and they're just little dots of wax. This scent I went through was Sand in Your Shorts. This one was kind of like just a beachy coconut, almost like a suntan lotion kind of vibe. So what I did with these 2, because they were 1 ounce, I just treated them like a 1 ounce scent shot. And whenever I have a 1 ounce scent shot, I typically just always put the entire scent shot in a warmer, being 1 ounce. So that's what I did with these. I just poured the whole bag of dots into a warmer. And I would say the throw, at least on these 2 scents here, probably like a 4. So I didn't get the greatest performance on these 2 that I went through, but like I said, I've got a lot more left, so I don't want to form, an opinion just on these 2 until I'm able to kind of melt more. This one was Butt Naked. Again, this was just kind of a tropical fruity scent. Not a whole lot of strength throw-wise, but I'm gonna go through some more that are in my collection and I will let you know. Okay, so I went through this little scent shot cup here from Beezy Tarts. Oh, you know what? I do have one more from Penny's. Let me do this one and then I'll tell you about Beezy. So this one from Penny's was Cinnamon Spice Cake. This was amazing. A definite repurchase for me. I feel like Penny's does bakery and spice and pumpkin really, really well, because everything that I've ever gotten from Penny's wax melts, bakery wise or spice wise or cinnamon wise, has been amazing. And this was so good. Oh my gosh, this was so good. You got the cakey note, you got the spice. Oh, it was delish. Would definitely repurchase that one. Okay, so here is the Beezy's. So I still have a few things left in my collection from Beezy's that I'm holding on to for the summer. But the things that I have gone through so far from Beezy's, oh man, you guys. Oh, his stuff throws like a beast in my house. I can honestly say everything that I've gone through so far from Beezy's easily has thrown at least a 7, more like an 8 or a 9. I mean, so strong. There were a couple of Beezy scents in an Empties not too long ago that I actually had to turn off the warmer because it was so strong. Like, it was taking over everything in my house. yeah, he's definitely a vendor I'm going to continue to order from. I feel like he's very underrated as well. And he fills his cups up like overflowing. They're so full. This scent, however, not a fan. um, this was honey lavender gelato. Okay, so again with the performance, like this thing threw at least an 8. It was a beautiful purple color. And when I bought it because I really wanted to try things outside of my comfort zone. I do enjoy lavender, but like I said, more like, lavender and lemon, those kinds of things. This one was such a wild card for me. I was not sure how I was going to feel about honey lavender gelato. Smelling it on cold, I couldn't quite tell if I was going to like it, but I warmed it. Oh, wow. This was so strong. And it just kind of gave off a scent that was not pleasing to my nose at all. And I'm not sure if it was the lavender or the honey, but there was something about this that just was, I didn't like it. I did not like it. So I think I can safely assume that maybe moving forward, this blend of honey and lavender and gelato is just not gonna like vibe with me. So not a fan, would not repurchase this, but I'm glad I tried it because now I can say that I did. Okay, I have some more clamshells here. This one from Tuscany was Red Hot Hearts. This was actually a Valentine clamshell that I got after Valentine's Day on major sale for like 50 cents or something. And it's cinnamon and sugar. So I was so glad that I had this one along with the Estate hot stuff, because they were both like cinnamon spice scents, and I was able to kind of compare. And this is how I think I was able to determine that Estate works better for me, because I don't feel like I got much from this at all. And I was very surprised, being a red hot cinnamon scent. I mean, on cold, it was okay. But yeah, once I warmed it, I just didn't get much. So yeah, between these two, this one hands down. Yeah. Okay, emptied out a clam from Better Homes and Gardens, Walmart, in Caribbean Sea Breeze, or Caribbean. And I love these because you do get the scent notes. This was sea breeze, pineapple, honeydew, coconut water, sea salt, orchid, moss, and white woods. I loved this scent. Oh man. This is very, very coconut and melon heavy. Yeah, on cold, I feel like that's all I get is the coconut and that honeydew or that melon. It was so strong. Absolutely loved it. Loved it. Would get this again. Also from Walmart, this was Mainstays in At the Fair. And this is one of the really small ones, that goes for like $1. Churros brown sugar funnel cake. This one was a disappointment, you guys. Yeah, it smells so good on cold, but I got nothing from this on warm. Yeah, I mean, off the scent notes alone, like churros brown sugar funnel cake, wouldn't you think that it was going to be like really, really strong, really, really yummy, like kind of a circus concession kind of thing? And it smelled so good on cold. It smells like, even now in the empty clamshell, it still smells so good. But when I warmed it, I got no churros, no brown, I got nothing. I was so sad. So, I mean, I guess it's not like the total, bust because it was only $1. But the sad thing is I've got like, I think 3 more of these in my collection. Yeah, I was a little bit sad about that. Wouldn't repurchase that. But I'm going to have to figure out, do I go through the 3 that I still have left or send them off to a friend? I don't know. Okay, this one here, also from Estate. This was Island Love. This was also part of their Valentine collection that I got on sale after Valentine's Day for super cheap. And see this? I should have just left it on the shelf, but for 50 cents, I picked it up. Wow, you guys. Okay. Mm. It's so funny. Like last week's empties video, I remember saying, like on the video, wow, I had such a good melting week. I can't say that for this week. I kind of had some that just did not agree with me. Oh, man. This one, oh gosh. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, it's so funny. Like, it says floral up there. I don't get floral. And I didn't get floral when I smelled it on cold either. That's why I got it. But there is something about this. And when I put it in the warmer, this is one that I also had to turn off the warmer like after an hour because it was so strong. So, I mean, I'm not knocking the strength of this. The strength of this was like an 8, 8.5. But the smell, it smelled like laundry. I didn't get floral, I got laundry, but it smelled like rotten laundry. Like if your laundry detergent had turned like rotten. It was the weirdest thing. It just smelled like rotten, sour laundry detergent. So absolutely not a repurchase for me on that one. All right. And then we will end here with 4 little scent shots. This one here was a sample from Up North Creations in kettle corn. And I love these little bitty cups. I just think they're so cute. So Up North, brand new to me vendor. I'm, just kind of learning how her stuff does for me. I will say, I've had a couple of things from her that weren't great, but this little shot here was super strong. And being kettle corn, I was okay with kettle corn because kettle corn, you kind of get that sweet and that salty. Now, regular popcorn is an absolute no-no for me, but this one, I did not mind this one. This one was actually okay. All right, my last 3 little shots here are all from that Smell Good shop. This was Berry White, and this was a caramel, vanilla bean Noel, blueberry, and banana. Absolutely loved this. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. And I felt like I got all 4 of those things in this. I smelled the caramel, I smelled that vanilla bean Noel, I smelled the blueberry, and I smelled the banana. It smelled like a loaf of banana blueberry bread. Like I got all of those notes. It was so yummy, so yummy. Okay, also from that Smell Good shop, this was Angel Food Cake. This was sweet cake, vanilla, and almond extract. Actually, this is the one that I blended with that cake batter ice cream. This was good. Yeah, so I blended those 2 together just to kind of get more of like that cakey note. It wasn't, yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it wasn't anything special because it was, but it was just like a very creamy vanilla, maybe pound cake. I mean, it was just so creamy. It was delicious. I loved that. And then my last one was blueberry cheesecake. And I told myself so long ago I was going to hold on to my blueberry, kind of till closer to summer. But I was just in a blueberry mood one day. And this was blueberries, cheesecake, and graham cracker. So something that I have learned about that Smell Good shop is she does blueberry very well. Like I know she does bakery, coffee, pumpkin, but she also does blueberry. Like her blueberry is so yummy, not artificial, not candied, like just true. Like you feel like you're smelling like just fresh plump blueberries. And this was so good because it really gave you cheesecakey vibes. Like you got that graham cracker crust, oh, with that blueberry note. I would get that again for sure. That was delish. So I wouldn't say I had as great of a week as last week, because I felt like last week I had no duds. This week I had a couple, but you know what? That's what an empties video is about, right? We share the good, we share the bad. So we will just press on and move on into another new week of emptying things out. And yeah, so thank you all so much for clicking on and spending some time with me on this Sunday afternoon. You guys have a great rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time it is that you are seeing this video. And I will see y'all soon for the next one. And remember, if you are not already a subscriber, I would love for you to be a part of Carrie's Collections. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment if you would like to. I'd love to know what you're up to. Guys, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.